Let's jump in with our good friends from the Better Business Bureau and make sure that we get them all squared away, give them all the time that we possibly can. And Megan, as always, thank you so much for being here.
As always, I know I sound like a broken record every time I say it, but I just know how much of a value your show is for our accredited businesses. Everyone, I mean, we're booked out till the end of the year, so it's been a very successful platform for us. And as always, we brought another wonderful accredited business, Scott from Talent Shark.
Yeah, I love this. Scott Houle from Talent Shark, located out in Pepperell.
That's right.
Fantastic. Yes. All right, what do Talent Sharks do? You're looking for some good people.
Yeah, so Talent Shark is a direct hire recruiting company, and we work with local businesses as well as clients all across the United States. Our specialty is and has been aviation. Just by luck of the draw, we've got a lot of clients that are looking for aircraft mechanics and stuff like that, but we've made a strong effort recently to reach out to more local businesses here in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New England, and getting accredited through the BBB has really helped us with that.
That is very, very cool because you've just gotten accredited.
I did, yes.
Yeah. All right. But you're already starting to see where that is going to help with the business as well at a Talent Shark. This is pretty specialized. So Pepperell, so with Devon's, Hanscom, are there still, and here at Worcester Airport, are these sort of some of the main drivers?
So actually... I have clients in the Manchester Airport, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and Logan, but not yet in Worcester and Devon's. Like, I'm still working on some of those ones.
We'll get going on that. So how does it work? People are contacting you, or you're out kind of headhunting and looking for talent?
It works both ways. So I have somebody who handles business development as well as myself, and we call into companies that we either suspect are hiring or have posted online that they're hiring, and we try to offer our assistance to see if they need any extra help finding the right people. And then on the flip side, sometimes candidates reach out to us and say, hey, I am looking for a job. I'm an aircraft mechanic. Can you help me? Absolutely. So it sort of works both ways.
Yeah.
We're more client-focused more than candidate-focused. What that means is... we serve the client, and by doing so, yes, of course, we need to talk to candidates to get that done. But either way, we help on both sides.
Now, you said that this was a focus, and that just had kind of happened. I suppose once you start placing one person, more people say, "Ooh, I need to go to Talent Shark and have them help me." But it isn't just limited to aircraft.
That's right. Yeah. So, yes, we have a lot of jobs in the aviation industry. Our database is just chocked full of aircraft mechanics, but again, it's not limited. When I actually started Talent Shark, my first client was an engineering company. So we started with engineering, CAD designers, and then I made a call to a very large aircraft company, and they said, yeah, we've got 500 openings. If you can help us, that'd be great. So I said, all right, well, I'm in it for now. In aircraft, so I just kind of started building that database, and I just said, you know what, there's enough needs right here in aviation that I can stay here for a while, and that's sort of what I've been doing.
What I love about this, Scott, is the entrepreneurship of this. You're going out there, now you've got this, niche and really working that as well, but just tell me a little bit about that, about your beginning Talent Shark and grinding to get to where you are now.
Okay, so I started recruiting in 2006 when I got out of the military. I got a job as a recruiter with no experience, and I just excelled at it, quickly moved in from recruiting into what's called full desk, where you do the recruiting and the business development side, and I was able to build a unique skill set through that. And then the reason why I started my own company is I got to a certain point where I sort of felt like, all right, well, there's more that I can do here, and I want to do it my way and in a unique way. So I went and started my own business and came up with what I consider a pretty snazzy name that is catchy and people remember it. And I do kind of feel like a shark, I said one time and there's a lot of fish in the sea out there, and the sharks will lead you to them.
I love it. All right, Talent Shark with Scott Houle and a new accredited business
Yep.
for the BBB.
Yeah, and Scott, I just have to say, in a previous life, I'm from New Hampshire, and in a previous life, I was seeing someone who was an airline mechanic at Pease Airport in Portsmouth.
Oh, perfect.
And so it just got me thinking. I mean, it was a while ago, so I don't know if he went through a service like yours to find that type of job, because he knew he wanted to go into the military, but he wanted to start, or specifically the Air Force, but he wanted to start learning how to like actually work on planes.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know where he is now if he's doing anything like that. But it's interesting, you know, full circle piece. But
Yeah, kind of walk us through that too. And you are listening to the Better Business Bureau, and of course, you're always checking it out on Radio Worcester at radioworcester.com, but also on Radio Central AM 830 WCRN.
Yep.
So, Scott, yeah, just walk us through it, because Megan's right. I mean,
I've been-
whether it's her boyfriend or whoever else.
Not current.
Yeah, got it. But,
Anybody who is looking to become an aircraft mechanic or get into any of that sort of stuff, there is schools out there, National Aviation Academy over in Concord, Mass. They can help with that. But, you know,
Interesting. So I wonder if he did something like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of people either come from the military and then they give me a call and I can help place them into an aviation job as a civilian. I like to do that. You know, as a veteran-owned business, we definitely spend a little extra time when it comes to helping veterans find employment as well.
boy, tremendous veteran-owned business.
Yeah.
That's great, too.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. I don't think I actually, you know, since speaking with you, preparing for this radio spot, I don't know if I ever realized that, but we, every year we have our Central and Western Mass Awards, and last year one of our, and I believe this upcoming year, we're going to continue the categories. We had a veteran-owned business award. So
Oh, excellent.
you can apply for that in the,
I
in the
certainly
fall.
will.
Scott, what else do we need to know about Talent Shark?
Well, Talent Shark delivers a very unique experience, and that's just not coming from me. That's coming from the majority of the people that I speak with. And what I mean by that is, historically, recruiters have not always had the best sort of reputation. You know, some people think, you know, working with a recruiter, we're gonna throw people at jobs and hope they stick. But when you're working with Talent Shark, you can tell we're 100% real, honest. We're not robotic. We actually care. And the way that we do our recruiting, since it's direct hire, when you win, we win. So we're not out to short anybody, you know, any of their salaries or anything like that. We do everything by the books. We also are part of the American Staffing Association, and we have an honor system, which is part of the values that I got from being in the military as well.
Very nice. Website, social media?
Yep. So my website is talentsharkusa.com. You can find us on LinkedIn and on Facebook. We're all over social media. I don't have Instagram, but maybe one day I'll do that.
One day.
Megan and the BBB can probably help with that.
Yep. Well, yes. So we will definitely send you this stuff too, so we can blast it all over our social media. Always asking our lovely accredited businesses to give us a follow. So we're on all the platforms.
Fantastic. Yeah. Make sure that you're following the Better Business Bureau. And as Megan just said, you can check out not only Talent Shark, but all the great past interviews that we have done here on the Talk of the Commonwealth with the Better Business Bureau, our fabulous partners. And Megan, you always get them up within like a day or so. They'll be out there on social media for
Yep.
the BBB.
Yep. We try to keep our stuff relevant. So, and it's great. We have a whole YouTube podcast playlist going on right now. So that's where they all live. So if anyone's interested, I believe it's BBBCNE/YouTube.
Very good. For Megan McBride. Scott, thanks so much for coming in. Great to meet you
Happy
today.
to be here.
Talent Shark and Talent Shark USA. So glad to have you here. It is the Talk of the Commonwealth. We've got more to come.